When I beat you on power rule, you going to bed, nigga. That's gonna teach you to respect real niggas.
Don't get tucked in. Pussy.
Bitch, I got money now.
Blow the lid off it, to be the whistleblower. I'm sick and tired of the secrets and the lies. It is the secret symbol of the Illuminati, and you're a part of it, and it is the all-mocking tongue.
How?
Only.
I'm Wish Jim Carrey. Like you want.
What's the deal? It's Dwayne McClain at Dwayne McClain TV. Back here on another video. I really appreciate everybody subscribing to the channel. Hit the like button. And they got something new on YouTube, so y'all hit the hype button. I think you get 3 hypes a week is what I'm reading, so hit the hype button on these videos. Let's get this video into the algorithm. Kind of give you guys a different type of perspective on this video. We're going to actually give you like a no-face type of blog. Right, as you can see, we're going to be talking about Jim Carrey. I think he made the news recently about him being cloned. And y'all know me, I'm Captain Conspiracy, so I personally think they got him. You know, I've been think they got to all of them. I think they got a copy of everybody. But this right here kind of stands out the most. And I think they're shooting themselves in the foot because they actually did something different, which we'll talk about later in the video, that they try to do a panic button where they try to come up with like a diversion to say this was actually somebody in a mask. And they don't normally do that. Usually they throw the clone out there to society and we just have to deal with it. And they've probably been cloning these celebrities for a long time. But I would say this right here, the one with Jim, stood out very, very much to me, especially when I first seen it. I'm like, oh yeah, that there ain't my guy. You know what I'm saying? We've been watching Jim Carrey since what, 1980s, if you've been with Living Color and stuff like that. So you should know that this right here is not the same person. Something's off about him. But, you know, that's just how they do it. They throw the clone out there. But then you got to look, there's people in the comments that's going to fight for this type of stuff. You know, people love to believe the fake reality. They're going to fight tooth and nail and say, oh, it's just plastic surgery, or it's just this, or why couldn't he just done that when the whole eye color is changed? And even when he's even writing with a different hand, and he's normally left-handed, but writing with the right hand. But this right here is a photo right here of Mickey Rourke. Yeah, this is a photo of Mickey Rourke right here. Mickey Rourke, night and day. You wouldn't even know who this guy is. This is a guy from the early 90s, actor, and he got a bunch of plastic surgery. He doesn't even look the same. When you see how he looks today, I hate how he looks, you know. It looks is real cringeworthy, you know. It looks really disgusting. Whenever I see Mickey Rourke's face, I get absolutely disgusted. But a lot of these celebrities and entertainers are obsessed with plastic surgery, or the real them dies and they say, oh, they just got a bunch of plastic surgery, like how they did with Michael Jackson. You know, Michael Jackson popped up one day and I think the real him's dead, but they just showed him with a bunch of plastic surgery. But when this Mickey Rourke showed up on the scene, nobody questioned it. They just always just plastic surgery. Another time where a clone situation happened where it's clear as day it's a clone is Simon Cowell. I don't know if he had like an aneurysm, a stroke, or something like that. I know people just accept it. When Simon Cowell popped up on the scene looking like this, I'm like, oh, no, it's night and day. The eyes are different. The eye color is different. Everything's different. And I done had a few family members where they had like strokes and aneurysms and stuff, and, you know, the eye color stayed the same, you know what I'm saying? But they said Simon Cowell was, I think he got cloned, you know, but they said, hey, it's just surgery. Now, here's one that nobody really points out, Drake. Drake, in my opinion, got cloned early in his career. Like he had like these different type of eyes, bone structure, face structure. I'll probably do a separate video on the Drake clone down the line. We just got to make sure I write all this stuff out for what I'm doing, because I'll say I'll make a video and I'll forget all about it. But if you look at Drake's entire face structure from the nose to the eye color change, that's another thing nobody seems to point out. With Jim Carrey, he recently came out, his eye color changed. Drake, we just seen Simon Cowell, his eye color changed. Now we're seeing Drake, his eye color change. So that's clear as day as clones. I can go days with the clones. I think I even got time to put a segment in with Aaliyah where her eye color changed as well. But if you look at the photos of Drake today, it looks nothing like the guy in the past, where they, like I said, everything about his entire anatomy changed. You know, the dude got broader shoulders and everything. But let me show you all these photos of Aaliyah that I found. I'm telling y'all, people want to say, oh, it's just plastic surgery. Man, it's the clone. It could be plastic surgery or it could be the clone. You know what I'm saying? I do know some people who are very rich and they get plastic surgery, but you can kind of still see that that's them. These people are going to be two totally different people. Like, they'll get the real person, kill the real person off, and then they'll bring the clone in. And if Aaliyah deserves, do I need to do a whole cloning week? Aaliyah clone today, a 10-minute video. Let me know what y'all want, man. You know, we're just going to try to stay working, try to stay busy with these videos. It's just got to get used to doing them, you know, because I kind of got in my rhythm. But anyways, and that's enough of me complaining. But yeah, as you guys kind of can see what I'm getting at. Jim Carrey eye color changed. Aaliyah eye color changed. Simon Cowell eyes changed. So you should be kind of getting an idea of where I'm getting at by pointing at all these different examples. Now, I do believe he's dead because on this recent time of his appearance in France, he gave like this little key detail or like this hidden message while he was on the red carpet. Y'all watch this clip and let me know what y'all think.
Talking 1,000 miles an hour up there, receiving their award. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. And I made mistakes, and I'm dead. I'm dead.
Now, this isn't the first time a celebrity secretly said that they were dead on the red carpet. This reminds me a lot when Chadwick Boseman came out and said that he was dead. Y'all watch this clip.
I'm dead.
What about Black Panther 2? Anything?
I'm dead.
No, we're not ready for you to be dead, Chadwick.
But I am. I'm dead.
What about Black Panther 2?
I'm dead.
Now, I do believe that they killed him off because of this little stunt that he pulled on Jimmy Kimmel. I don't know if y'all remember when he came on Jimmy Kimmel and he did the all-seeing tongue. Now, I got the video chopped up because, you know, copyrights. I can't play the whole clip. You know, y'all can most definitely Google it at your own time. But this probably might need its own separate video as well when Jim Carrey popped the lid and blew the whistle on the, you know, powers that be. In this interview, he said that they all go to, he spoke about everything. You know, them going to the woods, and he talked about the Illuminati and how they do this and how they do that, you know. But he put out a lot of images of him doing that all-seeing tongue, and this is probably one of the most viral clips. So I do believe that they killed him off for this one thing. I'm going to play this one part. Hopefully I don't get copyrighted.
Blow the lid off it, to be the whistleblower. I'm sick and tired of the secrets and the lies. It is the secret symbol of the Illuminati, and you're a part of it, and it is the all-mocking time.
So they probably did get payback for what he did on that episode. So he probably is dead. You know, he came out on the red carpet, said, I'm dead. Chad Boseman, he did a situation where he said he was dead as well. You know, they be doing these little secret hidden details, these little secret, you know, hidden messages, cryptic messages, and they be thinking people can't catch on. Now, they're doing something different that I never noticed them to do, where they actually are trying to pull out like a plan B or throw people off, or actually trying to cover their tracks or do a retcon. They are actually saying that this past weekend, Jim Carrey is being played by this guy named Alexis Stone, a makeup artist that is he portrays a lot of other celebrities. So they're saying that was him over the weekend. And I think they're trying to do this to calm down some of the hype, to calm down some of the outrage, because this never normally happens. Usually they put the clone out, the people will say something, but I think Jim Carrey is such a big artist that they got to throw up some type of divergent here and there. Now, this guy could just be doing this for clout. 100%. But y'all watch this clip. This is not my video. It's some AI video that I took from somebody, and that's not their content. So just watch this clip.
Doesn't anyone believe that Alexis Stone was the one playing Jim Carrey? Jim Carrey hinted 3 times in interviews that he was being controlled. A content creator known for impersonating celebrities, Alexis Stone, claimed on his TikTok account that he portrayed Jim Carrey in Paris to accept an award. But hardly anyone believes him, mainly because Jim Carrey has never publicly responded to the claim. Some people think Alexis's statement looks more like crisis PR, meant to explain why Jim Carrey's eye color seemed different, and why someone who was known to be left-handed appeared to sign autographs with his right hand that night. On top of that, Alexis has only posted photos from the event. He hasn't shown himself in the same room as Jim Carrey, and there's no video evidence proving he was actually impersonating him. Do you remember when Jim Carrey said on Jimmy Kimmel Live that television shows are designed to distract audiences from the truth?
You know what I mean? Like, for years now, talk show hosts, people on television, people in sitcoms have been hired by the government to throw you off the track, to distract you, to make you laugh.
Not long after that appearance, his former partner passed away. Following that period, he rarely appeared in public. Supporters of these theories argue that this might explain his unusual behavior in recent appearances, that Hollywood needs him to show up to prove he's still alive, but won't allow the real him to speak freely.
Now, I 100% don't mind taking somebody's AI-generated video because that's just lazy content creation. You guys, this is the laziest YouTuber's ever been, but that's another video. This is Alexis Stone. This is some type of VX creative artist. This is the person that they use to be as a somebody to be as a deterrent to calm down some of the issues going on with Jim Carrey being a clone. You know, this is going to be some of his work right here where he's dressed up as celebrities in the past. You can see he looks like Miss Doubtfire. Here's the thing, y'all. There's a lot of this going on with people, celebrities wearing masks. We don't know who we're looking at sometimes. I believe the entire time Joe Biden was in office, that was a mask. And here's some of the posts that he had on there. I think I said he posted on his Instagram. This guy has 1.4 million followers on Instagram. So him making this post could be for clout, or it could be a way to throw people off. Like I said, as a deterrent, a way to calm some of this fire down going Jim Carrey. Because a lot of people love Jim Carrey. You know, Jim Carrey found a way to stay famous from my generation on to the new generation. Kids today love him. Now, here's some documentation and some official government documentation on human cloning. Y'all can read this on your own time. Congress.gov, I got this on here. You know, this is a real document about human cloning. Human cloning is real. This is from a document from 2001. You know, like I said, we need to do a whole entire cloning week where we dive into some of these topics. Only reason why I don't like doing government blogs and stuff like that because it just gets so boring and people don't watch it. But cloning is actually legal in a few states. I got off the Wikipedia page. But let me know what y'all think about this thing with Jim Carrey, man. Is y'all think that he got cloned? Y'all think this is somebody else? It's just a Hollywood distraction? Is he dead? Did they been kill him off? I think they been kill my boy off. You know what I'm saying? I'm a Jim Carrey fan. I've been a Jim Carrey fan since I'm telling y'all, man, since well, I was too young to watch In Living Color, but since Ace Ventura, 95, I've been a Jim Carrey fan. So knowing that they kept my boy off, crazy. But Jim Carrey most definitely down with them boys. I never did a breakdown on Jim Carrey. He did join the Illuminati somewhere along the lines or along the way. He did join the Illuminati somewhere, and he did blow the whistle on him when he was on that Jimmy Kimmel episode. But let me know what y'all think, man. Let me know if y'all like this style of blogs, these quick style type of blogs with straight to the content. You know, I don't really have too many stories to tell, but we will continue with the car videos. I will try my best to give you guys a live. I need to start going live at least once a week on my off day. I just got to get back in the schedule, get back in the rhythm. I appreciate y'all being so supportive with me, being patient with me. Again, like this video, comment on this video, get this video to the algorithm. And I appreciate everybody being patient and supportive for me. It's the boy Dwayne McClain. It's the boy Dwayne McClain at Dwayne McClain TV. Y'all be blessed. Y'all be safe. I'm out.